live stream?
Yeah, I'm already in.
Oh.
For Zuko.
Okay. I see a little bug. Hi, little bug. Little bug.
Where is he?
He's right here.
On my bed?
Yes.
Grab him and throw him off.
Okay. This is one into. Oh, poor bug. Don't hurt him. He wants to be your friend.
You're so evil!
No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste.
Okay.
Somehow I moved my muscles stiff from fear and nerves and awkwardly walked onto the elevator.
Escalator.
I can say it however I want. For some reason, my breathing was short and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the murders.
A rumbling sound filled the room and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator drop. Throughout that drop, I was something between feeling hope and despair. As if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened.
What did Zuko said? Or someone, because he said
It was
something.
Zuko. And then it stopped altogether.
No, I'm gonna look.
You don't need to.
I want to see what it is.
Aim, defeat the boring ET. So I've decided to start redecorating. How does it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
It looks cool.
Impossible!
It's not like I allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate, really? What is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really. And since really this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time.
Yeah!
Break away from my purpose. That alone is my
Like...
purpose. The purpose is only going to be weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should get into about some cheap purposes like trying to survive. From the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The clock tower is starting. Miharu Kazumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. But regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way.
Look at the whole girl. She was
Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. And so, this life-thriving, trial-blowing, boiling, billowing with hope and despair has begun.
Yes.
Here we go. Trial time. No.
You want to go easy? Or,
Alright, trial time.
we
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Yep.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Yeah, Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Yes.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
It was Ibuki, Hiyoko, and Mikan. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the stop rule after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. So Sumiki, that's Mikan. Koizumi, Hiyoko is Hiyoko Seonji, and Miyoda is Ibuki. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. Is probably... I don't know!
Hiyoko. There you go.
Oh, it's Mikan!
Damn it!
It's Mikan. Mikan.
I see. Girl A is probably Mikan Sumiki.
Girl A is probably Mikan. Yes, Mikan.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Be quiet here.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Girl
I see.
Okay, I remembered.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Yeah,
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
you are short and you do have a potty.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
That would be Ibuki. Yeah, that would be Ibuki.
I see.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually Tuesday.
Yeah. Shit, it's like I'm none of these.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Well, there's a camera with them. That would be
I
Miharu.
see.
Because she's the ultimate.
Girl D
photographer.
is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Okay.
I see.
It is Fuihiko.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Oh yeah.
Hold on! Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Oh, I remember Fuyuhiko said he had a sister.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Yeah, it's him and his sister. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice, it's true, I have a hunch, but to call out Nagato's original selection, that's right.
I can prove it with this!
Yeah.
In the game, Guy F., Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Yeah.
What do you mean, little sister?
He has a sibling. That's a girl.
This is what Guy F. said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F. had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
Yeah.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward.
I see!
Okay. I guess.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Nagato, what were you getting picked?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister.
I think I remember him teleologically that he had a little sister. I think he accidentally said it. He accidentally said something about it.
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
Poor Mikan, look at her.
She's crying.
She looks so scared.
That'd be me.
Nah, that'd be me.
Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
I think I'd be Fuyuhiko.
Oh, Lord.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
I don't...
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Because he was with us and then he found her body. Yes,
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
Okay, let me take a picture of this because I might forget. Wrong thing. So, okay. Girl A is Mika.
Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is
Ibuki. Girl D is Miharu.
Guy
And
F is Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko, yeah.
And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato. Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice? I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck is that word?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has strange rivalry.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Was killed on the 4th day in Twilight main story. I was able to find out why she was killed by playing a secret game, which means it has something to do with the first high school girl's murder. This? Oh no.
Crap! I see!
Yeah.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Okay.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is the basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside?
Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Okay, I was about to say, maybe there's two.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
You already know who it is. You said you looked at it.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
No, I didn't hear what Chiaki said. She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to...
Then forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, Girlie who's waiting in the hallway is the killer. Oh no, I'm not ready. Oh. Give me the bullets. There we go. Okay.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
To go back to the music room from
How do I switch? Select truth bullet.
outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls...
How do I shoot?
Did you really forget?
I forgot. Okay, so it's triangle.
heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
I don't know. Figure it out.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Oh no! That's not it! How dare you!
Crap! After she killed the first victim in the music room,
It's definitely not that.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
No! Why did I do that? I might have to look it up because, like, I don't know.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E get from out to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room,
You need to go through the entrance hall.
plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4?
Crap! I'm gonna look it up. Cheater. I'm confused. I
You're a
can't.
cheater.
I can't help it. I'm confused.
Cheater.
Stop.
I wonder what Zuko thinks it is. who's the killer.
I think Zuko already knows.
Oh, really? Did you tell him?
I don't remember.
Well, I don't know.
Give me a minute.
Nagito Koreeda. Nagito Koreeda is dumb, dumb. Nagito Koreeda is dumb, dumb. Nagito Koreeda is dumb, dumb.
And wait in front of the music room.
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's
After she killed the first victim, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside to the front of the music?
To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance, the other four girls...
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shatter.
No, that's wrong! First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
True, true.
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
I'm not sure what it's gonna be.
An unconventional weapon that appeared in the game. What else do you? I have no idea. Was it online just now? Oh, then there's something to tell you. Regarding the white noise, some lines of white noise are really durable. gun something. Gundam!
A weapon inside the...
Hana.
Hold on. Just as Ray is Nagito talking. Hold
Be
on.
quiet, Nagito. No one wants to talk to you.
How would you react if there's like 5 Nagitos around you?
I would die. I'd be like, I want out. Let me out. I don't want to be here.
What if there's 5 Miharus?
That'd be cool.
5 02s.
That'd be cool.
And 5,000 of both more. And then 6 billion Zugos.
Ugh.
That's more people that are in this world.
Mm.
There's like 5 billion people in this world.
I don't think so.
Books. Remember when it destroyed glass?
The music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blood of thing she attacked her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
Yay, we agree with Bookie! Yes, we agree with you, Bookie,
I
because
got
we
it.
love you.
The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Ah, true.
Gravel in?
So if you took the swimsuit and put the gravel in, gravel is hard. So if you whack someone with it, it would hurt them a lot.
But
It
the
would
swimsuit's of how like squishy it is.
It won't be squishy if you tie it up and have the gravel inside. It could be like hard as a rock with all of them together. So then you could just bang someone and probably knock them out with it.
Inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
So you know what could have happened too then? Maybe they took, if this is true and they took the swimsuit and they put the gravel or whatever in it, maybe they used that to break the window. Because probably hitting it with your hand or your arm would make you bleed and you'd be in pain. So maybe the girl took it and whacked the window with it so then she could go out.
That makes so much sense, because if you punch it, then it'll bleed.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
I bet you he's
This
not.
happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
Oh my god.
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Oh yeah, she did. I made sure to throw it away.
Apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Yeah.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim.
Yeah.
Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Who is Girl E again? Hold on, let me check.
I think it was Miharu.
No. Girl A is Mikan, Girl B is Hyoho, Girl C is Ibuki, Girl D is Miharu, and Guy F. So... Oh, it'd be Guy F.
I see.
So, Fuyuhiko.
It should have been Guy F.
Fuyuhiko.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
Fuyuhiko.
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Hyogo, he didn't do it.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, that game and Miharu said they're probably related to one another. It's the bat. I don't need...
I can prove it with
Yeah,
this.
I don't need to look that up.
I'm not sure the two events...
Because it was asking what do they have in common for the weapon, and it was a metal bat. That's what both the murders have in common.
are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game.
Yep.
As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
No.
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, There's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Yes.
Trap? What do you mean?
It's a trap.
The true killer played that game and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
No, she's not.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Get her, Hiyoko, get her. Okay.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh. No! No!
Damn it!
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Middlesex.
Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
I think they might
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
No, that's wrong.
I did it on my own! Yay!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Yeah, 'cause Hiyoko made the excuse like that she can't swim or something like that. But Nagito took everyone's shoes and traced it to figure out whose footprints they were, and they matched Hiyoko's footprints.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
You were there. Your footprints were there.
These footprints in the sand in front of the beach house. Aren't they yours?
Yes, they're hers.
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
Hey, hey, hey.
Decide that based on ugliness?
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange.
Got
The
evidence.
footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in? Yes?
Wouldn't there also be footprints there? If someone went in through there, wouldn't there be footprints there as well?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Yeah, I can tell she is.
Huh?
It's a lie?
Okay, Cookie.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
I think I can.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Good. Give me my bullet. Letter from Miharu. That might be the one I have to use.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not! Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Damn it!
Ouch! I did go to the beach house, but only during my... I didn't go at...
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I... Is this a panel of idiots?
Okay.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong!
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put it in your mailbox. But what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they start suspecting us for no reason. Kyoko Seonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Yeah, she ran away from the beach.
Huh?
Yeah, we saw you.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
Yeah.
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
We saw her running away crying.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
Stop sticking up for him.
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Unless someone else wrote it and not her.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
Be quiet, Nekomaru. No one asked
We
you.
can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along.
No, I don't... Hey, Cindy. Hold on. Let me check my pet first of all. Okay. Report card. Let's see. Oh, it says she's dead. Okay, look at this. So she's 101 pounds and 5'4". Hiyoko is 68 pounds and 4'2". How could someone her height and her weight be able to do something like that to Miharu, who's way taller and way heavier than her? Yeah. So, that of course rules out Hiyoko did it because she's 4'2", Miharu's 5'4" and 101 pounds, and she's 68 pounds. So no one that size and that weight would be able to take down a girl, someone way bigger than her.
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Yeah, the closet, the gummy bear. Yes, it was,
Here!
there was a gummy.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummy, correct?
Yep.
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Be quiet, Hiyoko. Why are you lying? You just talked about this morning. You're like, I love candy. And Mikan was like, I think it was Mikan. She was like, you shouldn't eat that all the time. She's like, I don't care. And then Akane was like, why don't you eat some fruit instead? Something like that.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
But wouldn't someone that's trying to cover up a murder cover their footprints though?
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Yeah, someone's setting her up.
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
No.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Here we go. Sonia being the weed.
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't talk to your girlfriend like that.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Hiyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
I know she didn't do it.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
Directed by someone. It's Peko. She's trying to make it look like Hiyoko did. She's the one yapping her mouth going, oh, Hiyoko's footprint. This is Hiyoko's, this is Hiyoko's, and this is Hiyoko's. Yellow gummy maybe? Gummy bag? Maybe? Maybe it's one of the gummy
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
No.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside
I
entrance.
think it might be that
And
one.
that's how you left your footprints.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you waited for your chance. And afterward, you fled...
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
No! Crap! Okay, that's not it. Okay.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
Gummy bag?
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding in... So that's when you dropped the gummy.
I did
No,
it!
that's wrong.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
I don't think so.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You You're midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
Okay, hold on. Is he really short? Where is he? Where's Fuyuhiko? He's 5'1". He is short. That's a lot. I don't know. Yeah, Fuyuhiko and Hiyoko are the two shortest people.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
Oh yeah, she does.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Oh, so it was the lemon flavored gummy.
The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
It's a trap.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap!
It is!
Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
Hold on, you little
love
bitch.
that.
Do you think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Be quiet, Fuyuhiko.
Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oh my gosh. Fuyuhiko, I swear.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
You're wrong.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong, Akane. Mikan said there was an instant
Mahiru
death.
didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Yes, Mikan specifically said that she didn't suffer because the one hit is what killed her instantly.
Instant death?
Ask Mikan.
According to my autopsy,
Thank you.
there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
Thank you, Mikan.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm not making up anything.
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
True.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Yeah.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Yeah, and Hiyoko can't lift her. Miharu is way heavier and bigger than Hiyoko.
Someone else?
Someone moved her and it can't be Hiyoko.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Probably so no one could get
Just
in.
ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously? That's not true!
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Chiaki, if you're getting at what I think you are, you're smart. If you're trying to say, Hiyoko dragging Miharu's body, that's impossible. Like, do I need to show it again? Can I just present this as evidence? She's 68 pounds and 4'2". She's 101 pounds and 5'4". So how would Hiyoko be able to move her body? Exactly, she wouldn't be able to.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
That too, but main thing is Hiyoko wouldn't be able to carry her. Or move her.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
Yeah.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Oh my gosh, Fuyuhiko! You're letting the demon out in me, I swear. Fuyuhiko, be quiet. No one wants you to talk. I like you, but you need to be quiet. You know nothing. Oh gosh, we're getting into an argument now.
We haven't decided that yet.
Yes, we have.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Because he's protecting someone. Because I think he knows who did it.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Okay, Fuyuhiko, I'm gonna beat your butt. Get ready to be slammed. Metal bat. Okay. Okay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door, but Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru, then Hiyoko, she killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room and after she moved the body, she just washed it off. The fact that Hiyoko was at Genbi prove it. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Oh, it is shower room. How do I fire it?
If Mahiru didn't, then Hiyoko, she killed Ma and blocked the door with Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside after she moved the body. She just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words.
The shower doesn't work.
Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Yes, it doesn't work.
Out of order?
Yeah. Yeah, Fuyuhiko, it don't work.
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Thank you, Monomi.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Fuyuhiko, that makes 0 sense.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
There would be blood going through her clothes. If she got any blood on her, it would still get onto her outfit. Oh my gosh. Yeah. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
Yeah, I remember. Hiyoko said she can't tie her kimono, and that's why someone had, I think it was Akane, said she smelled something bad, and discovered it was Hiyoko smelling bad because Hiyoko hadn't taken a bath for days because she didn't know how to fix her kimono, so she couldn't take it off to take a shower. I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself. Yeah.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Thank you.
What?
Haha.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
Yes, thank you, Akane.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, also that. Thank you, Chiaki.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Yes.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
She's not the killer. That's the thing, Ibuki.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Now you're referring to Akane. Akane was covered in blood.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
But ask Mikan. She helped Akane, and she said that there was, I think a cut or something on her head. So asking Mikan would solve that right away if there really was a wound on her head.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Ask Nekomaru!
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
Oh my
The hell
god.
it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Yes, Hiyoko, you're okay.
It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yes.
Yeah, seems like it. See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
Aww, that's so sweet. She loved Miharu.
I feel bad.
You know what? I'm starting to warm up to her a little bit. Just a little.
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
Aww.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Kyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig Bart. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
That's classic Hiyoko.
I'm sorry for being pig Bart.
You're not Pig Barf, Mikan.
What is Pig Barf anyway?
Pig Barf, Pig Grow Up. Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange, getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be that they actually have something in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Yes. Why did you run from the beach house?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Yes.
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh?
Yes, that would be very nice of you to do that.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier...
She was lying. Yeah, she was lying.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
No crap,
Because
Yuki.
I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
True.
So,
Okay.
what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. But what we discussed earlier, it's okay if we change the place. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time will still be the same at 2 p.m. Since there's someone who has to interfere with our meeting. Wait. It's the same note that was on her. It's the same note.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Hold on. Where's her letter? Where's the letter? This one!
I can prove it with this.
Yes! It's the same letter!
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
It looks like it's the exact same letter. Is it okay if we change the place and time? Second island at 2:30. The time's wrong!
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
It's 2! Second island, it will be the same at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many
times do I have to tell you?
She, of course, wouldn't write it because she knew what time they wanted to meet at, and it was 2. So why would she make a letter writing 2:30 if she knew it was at 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's safe to say the letter was forged by the killer. Yes. Oh, wait, no. Crap.
Damn it!
Ouchie. It was, Hiyoko. Oh, wait, no. Is it
Damn it!
Whoopsie. Both
I
letters.
see.
So maybe...
The killer must have forged both letters.
So here's what I think. Maybe the killer wrote both the letters, put the one in Hiyoko's box, and put the other one in Miharu's pocket to frame Hiyoko. And I think that's what they did.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed. The handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Yeah, except for the time is different.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Oh, I'm gonna start crying.
I feel so bad.
She said, "Give me back Mahiru."
I've never really heard her say such a nice thing before.
Hiyoko, you can't get her back. I'm sorry.
Really? This is really terrible.
Oh my gosh.
It's sad.
I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Oh, be quiet.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
True.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
Really? Or
Why'd you fall asleep?
Because she might have been tired.
It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
Medicine?
Begin.
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Yeah, anyone could take any.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
What the heck was she supposed to do? Block the freaking door and just be like, no one can come in? I'm the ultimate nurse. You can't take any medicine without my permission? Like, come on.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
Oh, poor
And
thing.
that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start.
True, because her and Miharu was so close.
And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
I didn't think of that. Gundam! Not, you could have been brave, my dude.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer.
Yep.
That's horrible. I
I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
True.
Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
Really, Hiko? I want to punch the crap.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about?
Be quiet.
The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other.
Someone tape his mouth.
So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
There is evidence to prove she did nothing.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
And we need 2 pieces of duct tape. We need to tape Nagito's and Fuyuhiko's mouth ASAP.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I don't know which side he's on.
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where 2 hopes clash.
Oh my gosh.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
True.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not going to let you have the outcome you want.
He's sleeping. He's bored.
What? He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
But unless it's currently the only thing we can do is move forward. Yep. There's no way we'll survive. Yep. Wait, what? Trial suspended?
Well now,
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here. Now you're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll be all shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. The spoiling right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and our powerless against information. Who's the club president? So without further ado, answer is... You can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but something feels wrong to me. Trial resumed.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that. Oh, I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Thanks, Monami, for breaking the fourth wall.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
We need to figure out who killed her.
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
The mask.
Do you mean the letter?
Or that.
No, it was probably the gummy.
Okay, that.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime?
She said, make sure to save your game regularly. She told me to save the game. Okay, Monica.
After I left?
It's like she sees you in real life.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
Yes, there is.
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
This is what you've been thinking. It's a perfect product for you. You will dive into your own sphere. Okay. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created by an image within your brain. Final destination. You can move sideways with left stick and celebrate with R1. Okay. L1 to break, and then L1 to jump. What? Where's that supposed to come? Of course. Okay. House where they would have been hiding. Hiyoko Kanigoro was hiding in the shower room. Think. Just look on out the shit. I'll be able to find answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Where's break? Break is O. Okay. Whoa, this is weird. Hand is sweaty because I'm nervous. Need to go this way now. Well, that was too fast. I'm not doing that often. Whew. Wait, what's that? Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? I think it's after. No, I was down! Before, okay. Before. Okay. So it looks like there's 2 questions and 3. Okay. beach house. I think it was after Hiyoko. Yes, I was right. Whoa! Where was the killer hiding when Hiyoko was unconscious? It would have to be the beach. If it wasn't the beach house, wouldn't it be the beach? Oh no! It was the beach house. Okay. So where in the beach house was she hiding? In the closet? No, that's where Hiyoko was. So when did the killer arrive? Before Hiyoko? When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left? Okay, beach house. Okay.
It's all coming together. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
So I need to answer by any means. Where's he hiding? Oh,
Crap!
Where would they hide?
Crap!
I don't know!
Crap! Here!
Wait, in the closet?
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
But how? Hiyoko was in there.
The closet? That's where I was locked up.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
Maybe on top of those shelves.
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Wait, what? I gotta pick two?
Crap!
Ouchie. Oh no! Okay, I need to look this up. I'm about to die. I don't want to lose, so I have to look this part up. I'm playing PUBG recordings. Okay.
Here!
Alright.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they
that's
could have hidden in
surfboard
there.
Case? Oh, wow.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
Show me it.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
Oh, okay, so someone took them
The
out.
killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think. Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Apparently so.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Oh my lord.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
True. Thank you, Akane.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
Okay, yeah, I get ya.
If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan.
Yeah.
Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yeah, okay, so what I think is, Hiyoko discovered Miharu, the killer also discovered Miharu's body, and then Kazuichi was the 3rd person to discover her body. That's why the announcement went off. Right? I think
Is
so.
the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, is it? Are they?
Yeah, that's true, but, something like that. It's basically what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Huh, okay. So Hiyoko and Kazuichi are 2. And I, as Hajime, came in after it. So who was the 3rd person?
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered
Hiyoko and
Mahiru's body.
Kazuichi? Who's the 3rd one?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
No, we need to talk about who the 3rd person was.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Yes.
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
the empty water bottles in the trash.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
The killer used the empty water bottles to take the blood off them. Because the shower didn't work, so they took all of the waters from the refrigerator in the beach house and used it to clean themselves off.
How can they clean themselves off with water bottles?
They dump it on their head, and then they'll be wet, and then all the blood would come off.
Oh.
And that's a hint to who it is, if you remember, because you were there. Now then, shall final feature. From this point on, you will not be able to see the truth flashback. Hold on, if you want the triangle button, the shape of the... Okay. I don't get it. I don't get this, but let me try it once, and then I might look it up because I think I'm low. Shower room. Okay.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Yes. True.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
No.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
No.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
No.
They
Not
cut
a
it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
No.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
I think I know which one it is.
What did the killer do with...
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
That's
They
not
didn't
true.
have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Why didn't it give me yet? You know what? I'm gonna look this one up. I don't get it, what I'm supposed to do. I've done most of it on my own, so I'm pretty happy with myself right now.
How'd you know if you got killed by a player with a pistol 10 times in a row? Would you be raging? Ah!
So what's the one I was thinking? Okay.
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay, so yeah, it was the one I was thinking it was.
What did the
It's
killer
more
do?
with
Maybe they
Chiaki.
simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
No.
If they used something other than the shower,
There we go.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other than the killer moved... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay, do I keep the bullet? Yes.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off
No,
would have
that's
been...
wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah! Boom! The empty water bottles in the trash.
They just needed to wash off
Oh my
the blood.
gosh!
They didn't necessarily have to use the shower.
The empty water
They could have
bottles.
just as easily used something else.
The empty water bottles. Someone grabbed all the waters from the refrigerator and used it to clean themselves.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Hajime, where's the evidence? Give me.
The drink's inside. You see the stand? The drink.
I see. Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Yes.
I've seen through it.
Oh, Pecco, come on.
In theory, then, that's impossible.
It's not impossible. It's water. You can wash it off.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand
All the water was gone.
that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
That's wrong. I looked and all the water was gone. She was there too. The trash can, yes. If you look at the trash can, it's all the empty bottles.
It's true there was in the beach, however, one bottle wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
You're wrong, Pecco.
I can't back down! We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Yes, the trash can.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored. If you use those, the blood won't come off. It will leave it, especially if you use that alone would raise suspicion.
Whoopsie, I messed up. Well, at least I got a full bottle.
Didn't I say there were no water bottles in the refrigerator?
Allow me to cut through those
wrong.
words.
There was water. That's why there's empty water bottles in the
There
trash.
were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
There was.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge.
And the bottles are in the trash.
And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
Thank you,
So
Hajime.
you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
Be quiet.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles.
Thank
Isn't
you.
that right, Chiaki?
Yes, Chiaki, tell her.
You're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Thank you.
Now that you mention it,
Look
when
at
I
the
went to the
refrigerator.
beach house a few days ago,
Yes.
I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
In the fridge, and they're all should be empty.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Yeah, my teammate's dead. Hold on a sec. Alright, nothing. It's just their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles. They did that. That
It
person
seems
could
you've
be.
realized who the killer is.
Yes, Braden, watch. Yes, I know who it
See?
is.
Just as I thought.
Who was the only one that was wet? Think, Braden, think. When all the girls walked in, who was wet? Yes. Hold on, you know who the killer is?
that true?
Yes, I know who the killer is.
Let me ask, who might that be?
Pecco, she was the only one that was wet. Watch, watch. Look at her. Look at her. What kind of sweatshirt do you think Miss Sonia will wear since she wears her? How about bikini? Who are you calling cluster? Don't make false accusations. Okay, yeah. Okay, see? Chiaki's not wet. Akane had blood on her, but because she fought Nekomaru. And why don't you look at that? Pekka is soaking wet with water. Oh! And then she came out, but she had the sweatsuit on. Yes. I know who it is. Pecco.
You're the only one! Pecco. Is it you?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
Water is gone. You're the only one that was wet. And your thing was, oh, I went swimming. When
Y'all weren't supposed to be swimming at that time. Y'all were supposed to all swim together. And you were the only one that was wet.
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner. If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bombs, they'd have to drench their entire body.
Yes.
But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry.
Yeah.
So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Yes. Zuko, are you still there? No, I'm not. Oh wait, it says someone's watching now. I'm assuming that's Zuko.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
She can't say nothing because she knows she did.
Hold on, you bastard!
Be quiet.
You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right?
But she was wet.
So maybe she really was swimming.
No, they were all supposed to swim together.
No one even saw her swimming.
True.
No. I saw her.
Why you lying?
Huh?
He was with us.
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Bullcrap. He's lying.
So there's no doubt.
He's
She would have
stuttering.
arrived
He's
at the
lying.
diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on.
You're lying.
That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
That I passed by the diner. I didn't pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Yeah, you liar.
Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's a killer.
No, it's not.
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
The window.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving
There's a window.
footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
The window.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
He's protecting his girlfriend.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Wait, is Ibuki wearing a scrunchie around her wrist? Oh my gosh.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
I see!
Yeah, the bathroom window.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
The window.
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
That's wrong.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is not allowed. Yep.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Thank you.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Oh, jeez.
No! Please don't be violent.
Just get the window where she has to get rid of it. I don't think it's going to be somewhere. Okay. This object, they didn't have to Oh no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. B. Ah, crap. No! No! Crap! Ow! I have 13 kills. Okay. I don't know. Wait. Wait. What? Bam. What's the last word? I don't know what it's called. I won! And what? PUBG. Cool. 40 kills. Pekko, I think, was wearing her thing. Her thing she holds her sword in. It's bamboo something. I figured out the first one.
Bamboo sword?
Yes, that's it!
I was right?
Yes.
How did I get that right?
Well, it is a sword she has. Here's an S. Here's another S.
How did I get that right?
We need a W.
There.
No. No.
Use those two S's.
I need a W.
How are you getting it? Oh, that's the next word. Way better. There's M. You have M. Yay!
I need a W.
Where's the W? There's another one?
W. Wait, no.
Where are you losing? W.
I need a O. O.
Good job. Now you need an R. There's an R right here. Pop it. There was an R. 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 We need one. We need a D. There's a D.
There it is.
Yes! Good job! Bamboo sword. GG. Holy crap!
Pekko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, I saw the bully girl's face. She was like,
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
look. She does. There. Look how
Despite the
big
fact
it
that
is.
you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
See the thing she's messing with?
Yeah.
Her hands? That's a whole bamboo, like a case that she puts her sword in.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pekko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Oh!
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily.
Yeah, you did say
Ninjas
that.
know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Dang, Akane! You were smart!
Just like a Japanese ninja.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
It is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Panic talk. A little faster, okay. Okay. Just after recording the video, it's probably like 20 minutes long. Okay, so it's very long.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
Quiet!
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
She clearly put her hand through it and grabbed
It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass.
No, you're the dummy.
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Look at your face. Hiyoko.
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking... If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
That's wrong.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll steal your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up!
Like playing
Don't fuck
Mario.
with me!
Yeah, but easier.
Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut, bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll steal your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off!
Just write another one.
Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard?
Write another one.
I'll steal your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Boom.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
S2O.
This is the end!
Bamboo sword guy. Ha! Get out of here.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag.
Huh? How?
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
What? I'm not understanding this. Oh!
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I still don't get it. She took her bamboo bag, placed it and tied it up on the sword, and then as she climbed up, then she still had a hold of it and pulled it out with her. Oh.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that.
What are those?
Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Wow.
Oh, you just back off!
Yeah.
Is it true? You really killed Mahiru?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof!
There is
Got it, you bastard!
It's fine.
She said it's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Nani? She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But this, right? Even though Fuyuhiko's the one arguing with us, Pekka just admitted it. So
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Okay.
Can it wait until after the voting?
No.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
Yes.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question.
I'm gonna guess. My guess is that seeing as girl A or whoever, the girl that died first, that was Fuyuhiko's little sister, and then the girl died, girl D, which was Mahiru, I think, was also banged on the head just like the sister, because, and it was Fuyuhiko who did it in the game. But Pecco did it instead because she didn't want him to be executed. Maybe that's what I'm thinking happened.
I have no clue.
I think that's what happened.
I have no clue what's going on.
I must say, it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Ugh, that face!
That...
Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
You... What are you saying?
Look at Sonia.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my map, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
Oh my gosh! That's creepy! Fun fact that I learned from 101 facts about Danganronpa. That mask is based off of Usagi, however you say her name, the blonde girl from Sailor Moon. Because the voice actor of Sailor Moon voices Pecco. So that mask is, because she voice acts Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon.
Oh my gosh.
That's why it kind of looks like the girl from Sailor Moon. Because that's where they made it from for her.
That's creepy.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Pecco, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on?
Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful.
Yes, run away from Pecco. Let's all run.
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... But... Huh? An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your breast.
Oh, you can see her eyes through it. That's it. You can see the red of her eyes. Oh, that's creepy!
Justice should also be the same.
Oh, gosh.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Creepy, too. What the heck is this? Pecco's the killer? Why is it...
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Can we leave? Can we go home? Monica went to sleep.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
What did Miharu do to you?
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is evil?
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
Yeah. And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice. Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Pecco, is this your
true identity?
Oh, he's talking.
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am.
Oh my
It
gosh.
just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
If you wake up at 3 a.m., you see this, how would you react?
I'd punch her.
I'd be
I
like,
can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer in the end is no mistake that it was Pecco all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Look at your face! Well, she found her body. What do you expect?
that's a lot.
Does this go here? No! So this must go here. Okay.
You have 14 minutes left. I think, right? I think that's 14 minutes left. Water, there's water right there.
Nope.
I think that goes for after you finish all 4 of those.
Okay.
That makes sense. It's bad.
Look at her carrying Go.
Look at his face. He's making a little face.
Wait. Where did this one go? Oh, right. Beach house. Right here.
That's what I thought.
Nope. Nope. Oh, it must be here. Okay.
That's good. That's good. Well,
So this goes here then.
oh, that makes so
Okay.
much sense.
The flavored gummy.
That one.
Yep. Okay, and then that's all. So this
Which was that? That one.
this one.
Yeah, the killer went inside the surfboard case.
This has to be here. Okay, and then the notes.
That one.
Yeah.
That right. Is that one?
No.
Check if there's any other one.
Oh, okay, right here.
Yes, last talk. 3 more to go. So there's one where she's rubbing her eyes.
Okay.
That's the one, I think.
Okay.
Then, last one
So the last one.
is all the way at the beginning. There it is.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road.
Watch out! Are you confused by what I
Also,
said?
the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
Do you know that?
Yeah, that's been updated for me. I haven't had to wait because I used the thing where it automatically updates while it's turned off.
I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off.
Ooh, I can't pause it.
But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body.
The bottles!
They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window, while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
No!
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
No.
Hurry and carry on justice.
No.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Pecco go, we're all gonna get killed!
No crap.
For the sakes of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Yes!
I'm awake!
He finally woke up.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Bye, Pecco.
Bye-bye!
That's what you get for killing my girl. Bye-bye.
Guilty! Woo!
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Quiet.
Pardon me, can we
No.
have a little bit more time? Please
No.
let us continue our discussion.
No.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes!
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Why?
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Pecco is the killer.
She is!
Is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're
Just
wondering if
let
Pecco
Sonia
is really
talk, Jeez.
sparkling justice. Am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
that makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Pecco, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that? That is sparkling justice catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? I read it in a magazine. There are only been one person, a journalist, who introduced sparkling justice. Okay, so another one I said was over!
I
Nationality.
see.
How'd you get that right?
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
I first heard about serial killer. Genocide Jack. Okay, let's do a reference to Danganronpa 1. Sparkling justice are simple serial killers in the same country. But that wasn't the case.
Pecco, you're not sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
She
Would
can't.
you be able to do that?
Nope.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Show your face, coward.
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full. Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal? That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
No! She's the killer!
The tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. Finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Oh, you got it right!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yes.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body.
Yeah, I think the other person is Fuyuhiko.
And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3.
Which greater? What? Well, let me check on my command first.
Looks too good. Oh, it's the mean dude.
Yeah.
If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
Yes.
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Fuyuhiko.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Come on, me. You pick yourself?
Yeah.
Why would you pick yourself?
You're the only one!
Right!
Is it Fuyuhiko?
Yep. It is. Look at him.
Ah, you like, oh no.
Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
I didn't say 6 minutes video. I didn't say the whole game.
I can prove it with
It
this!
is! Okay.
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots.
Yep. Look.
They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize. It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
Wow.
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But he voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders. Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation? It means I'm not the killer.
Yes, you are!
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case.
You killed her. It's your fault.
I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
You're guilty, Peko. At the end. Case closed. Trophy earned. Whoa! Oh, I got a B! Is that, how is that? Is that the third best? A B is A, B, C, probably D, and F. I got a B. That's nice. So you got the second best. I thought there was going to be an S. Or super. Oh, there might be an S, but I'm not sure.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
No. Although there was some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Kazumi is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself only exist to be tools. What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peko and I grew up together. Why? No, this stream has lasted for 2 hours.
No.
Okay. Right after I was born and been, I missed a lot. It was really different that right after I was born, I was abandoned by my parents. Because really,
I am nothing but a tool.
they gave me a reason to exist. I'm to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged for my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Look at the picture of them as babies. Why is Peko holding a sword? Oh, it's cute. Little, Fuyuhiko. Yeah, he's so cute. Little Peko's cute too, but
Fuyuhiko's cuter.
yeah.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
You're not a tool, Pekko, because if you were a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Dang! I was ordered by my young master to Haven just as I was ordered to interact with you all.
What?
Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just a fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
Like we're hiding a relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on the island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. Wow.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I'm told, I'm nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it's only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Miharu wasn't me, it was Fuyuhiko.
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given those photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand why is my sister in those
Don't
photographs.
fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead? You tried to confirm that with Miharu, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
How?
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too. I'm pretty sure Miharu was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could have You know, when Miharu spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this.
Aww.
Actually, I plan to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Huh? You're not going, Miharu? If you want to talk about it there, it would totally be fine. It's pretty important, so you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own. So I wanted someone to talk about it.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
This definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make... Oh my gosh, I can't read.
Hey.
You were planning to pin the blame on you.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye, that's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. The reason that happened was because of some person. I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so...
My young master thought I would plan and executed it. I wanted to use it back as the murder weapon because in the game that was used to kill girl Eve. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seems to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Miharu with the bat. But still, I believed her until the very last minute that the game was a work of fiction. But even so... Wow.
Hey.
Hey, if the game is actually real, are you the one who killed girl Eve?
Why, you?
I don't want to hear about
But...
that. The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate.
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
What are you saying?
You had no right to do it. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time I was acting like a coward. after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, I went out of the window. I got really pissed and grabbed the metal bat and then hit him with revenge. Young Master called for me too. Oh my gosh.
Huh? Young Master, I am finished.
Wow.
What?
I love this thumbnail of this video. It's called When Your Favorite Stranger Sees Your Post. So happy.
Of course!
Be quiet.
Yes, indeed!
It cannot be.
Can we just get it?
That's up!
No.
We get it. You were.
I see. Great!
Wrong.
Now then. Huh? Hey. What?
Hold on.
What? Jeez.
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Young Master.
Fuyuhiko. You mentioned something about wow. Because if you were, you wouldn't be answering like you are now.
Young Master!
I just did as I was told because I'm a tool.
Hey.
Young Master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Pekka. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young Master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body.
Wow.
Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape. Sorry. disgrace. Peko.
Young master.
Oh, too bad. Why you?
Hey. Jeez.
Peko the tool was the heart is the killer. Yep.
Sorry. Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so.
I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Peko.
I will never feel despair.
So cool!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
To not call me young master.
I want you to remember.
The true Peko Pekoyama who used to stand by you. I would like you to remember that. That's it. How many times do I have to keep? I don't need any tools. You did say that.
jeez.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why didn't you?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
I
Never needed a sword or a shield.
never needed a tool. So, you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids.
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go.
Aww.
I need you. Don't leave me.
Oh, he's crying.
Young Master?
Oh, she's crying too.
Young Master!
No!
Bye, Peko.
We all miss you. Why did you hear a gunshot? I heard a Watch Brandon. Was that the bite of 87? No. This cannot be even Hiko. Oh my god. People died. Wow. Hiko! Hiko!
Such a waste. Damn it.
Oh.
Wow.
Such despair. Isn't that right?
Nagi.
Listen carefully.
What?
Everyone!
Hiko
You
is still
serious?
alive. Are you serious? Hiko? Where is he? Oh my gosh! Oh!
He's still breathing.
He's still alive? Yes.
Is he gonna be okay?
Me can.
Do
You
something!
kill him.
Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying. But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out. His pulse is getting weaker.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
You're so stupid.
You stupid brother.
I don't believe it. What the heck?
That's wrong. Hey.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fine. So,
Good.
like,
What the heck? Oh my god.
An ambulance?
just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
Wow.
Oh.
Damn it.
Perhaps. However,
Oh my gosh. That's
Fall, my tears.
Damn it!
Where did he go? It's to be sacrificed. And so the class trial ended, but we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will happen to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast dark sea, we were left there alone. Only one word could explain our situation: despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. Oh, what the heck? 15 days left. Monomi!
you guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
Yeah.
Poor people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Alright. Well, that was it for chapter 2. Right? Yep. 3 more chapters to chapter 5. Right? Or was it chapter 6? How many chapters? I don't know.